Hi, welcome to Query Review video. In this Query Review video, we're talking about absolutely everything that I need to know about Query. That is, if it's a product that I need to try out, if it's a product that I need to check out, if it's a product that will be of benefit to you, or it's just another product out there that I need to run away from and not waste your time and money on. We'll be looking at all of this in this Query Review video. We'll also be looking at what Query is all about. That is, what are the features, what are the benefits of Query, what it stands to gain using Query, and as well looking at who can actually make use of Query. That is, who are the users of Query. We'll be looking at all of this in this Query review video. We'll also be looking at the pros and the cons, that is, the good and the bad side of Query. For any product out there that is doing amazing, that is doing well, if you look at it very carefully, you find out that it's also got its own bad side. So we'll be looking at the interesting part and as well as the bad side of Query. We'll also be looking at the pricing plans, that is, the different pricing plans that Qwary has got in store for you, as to the different features, as to the different capabilities, as to what they can actually handle. Which is why it is very important for you to stick to the end of this Qwary review video, so that you get to see all the pricing plans that Qwary has got in store for you. We'll also be looking at what others are saying about Qwary, that is, the present and existing users of Qwary, what they are saying about it. Which means we do not necessarily have to listen to all I have to say about Qwary, but you get to see what other users of Qwary are saying about it. We'll also be looking at my final recommendation as to what I personally feel about Qwary. If it's a product that I need to try out, if it's a product that I need to check out, if it's a product that will be of benefit to your business, or it's just another product out there that you need to run away from and not waste your time and money on. Which is why it's very important for you to stick to the end of this Qwary review video, so that you get to see all the important tips that I'm about to drop about Qwary. Now to Qwary review in full, this is Qwary homepage. This is Qwary homepage. Now what does Qwary actually do? Qwary is actually a survey tool that actually allows you to create custom employee satisfaction, patient engagement, and product pricing, and many other surveys. It's actually a survey tool that actually allows you to understand what it's like to be your customer. So it actually allows you to gain instant access to actionable insights by launching targeted surveys, prototype tests, session recording, and heat map in a matter of minutes. So if you're actually looking for a tool that you actually want to use to create to actually create survey in order to collect in order to collect data from your customers or your employees, you can actually make use of Qwary to help you to achieve this. So if you're a business owner, can actually influence the market. You are in the healthcare sector, banking, financial and insurance, or you are an entrepreneur or a solopreneur that's actually looking to actually understand what it's like to be a customer by actually creating a survey to understand what it's like to be a customer in order to actually get data from your customers. Can actually make use of Qwary to help you to achieve all of this. Now let's look at the pros of Qwary. Number one, it helps you to easily create and launch surveys. That is, when you make use of Qwary, you'll be able to easily launch and you'll be able to easily create dynamic survey, and as well you easily launch them. So you can easily use this survey to actually gain enhanced user insight. So it actually you can actually obtain real-time insights by actually collecting valuable feedback directly within your product. So it actually allows you to gain insight about what your customers actually on what they actually feel about your product, what they feel about your services. So you'll be able to actually identify user pain points and challenges during their interaction in order to actually make informed decision, in order to in order to actually enhance your customer satisfaction and users experience. So you'll be able to actually make data driven decision and prioritize features, optimize your user, like I said, for you be able to actually enhance your users experience and enhance their customization through the insight that you gain this by the survey that Query can actually create for you. So you'll be able to actually validate ideas and continuously improve based on user feedback that actually aligns with your expectation and continuous enhancement. So it actually helps you to easily create and launch survey that you can easily use to gain insight into customers' feedback, and as well be able to actually use those feedback to actually make data driven decision in order to enhance your customer satisfaction, users experience, which will in turn increase your own business conversion, and as well increase your business enhance your business growth. Number two, it's got an extensive library of survey ready templates that you can actually choose from. That is, when you make use of when you make use of Qwary, you'll be able to actually have access to extensive library of survey ready template that I can actually use for. So you can easily, if you're actually looking for inspiration to actually create the perfect customer service survey, you'll be able to actually get it from all the templates that they've got in store for you. You can easily choose from one of their templates that they've actually that is actually ready made for you. So it actually allows you to it saves you that time of actually starting from the scratch to create a survey. So you can easily choose from any of their templates. It saves you that time. So you can easily choose from the templates from the survey templates that Query has actually got in store for you. So it actually allows you to easily choose from any of their templates, and you can just edit and customize few things to actually fit your style and fit your brand. So their templates are actually flawless, and it will actually work on every device. So no matter how you choose to deploy it, it actually works on all devices. So it actually allows you to have access to an extensive library of survey ready template that you can choose from to kickstart your journey to creating survey in order to get insights to your customers or your employees feedback. Number three, it allows you to easily create multilingual surveys. That is, when you make use of Qwary, you'll be able to actually create that multilingual survey, which means that you'll be able to actually connect with the world with over 100 languages, over 100 language options that you can actually choose from. So you can easily compose a survey in the language of your choice, and you can also take advantage of their dynamic translation tools to actually create copies in different languages, which means that you can actually personalize your survey link to actually start a conversation in the end user's target language. That is, when you actually create a survey, you'll be able to easily you'll be able to actually customize it so that whenever your user or the employee actually wants to take that survey, there's always an option for that for your employee for your users to actually choose a language of their preference. That is the language of their choice. They can easily choose the language of their choice, and they're able to take that survey in that language. And you can easily as well be able to actually create a survey in any language of your choice, and your users can also take the survey in any language of your choice, so which allows you to easily reach out to more audience across the globe. Thereby it breaks that language barrier and be able to actually gain more insight into how your customers feels about your product, about your service, and about your business. Number four, it is significantly saving time, money, and stress. That is the time, the money, and the stress that is involved in you trying to actually gain insights into your customers' feedback, gain insights about your customers' feedback manually. It saves you that time, it saves you that stress, and as well as the time. Number five, it allows you to easily create a visual and audio survey. That is, Query is not only particular to text survey. You can easily also create a visual and audio survey. That is, you'll be able to actually record your questions and create interactive video surveys that feels like real conversation. So you can actually, with their asynchronous video forms, you can actually bring personality and art to your brand. So your survey can actually be in the video form or an audio form. So you'll be able to actually create that survey using a visual or using a visual representation. That is, can make a video of yourself or make a video about your product and ask your audience to actually give a feedback. So they can easily give a feedback in in form of a video or in form of an audio. So you can easily create an audio or a visual survey, and your customers can also give a feedback in audio or in visual form. So it actually allows you to actually bring your it actually allows your survey to actually feel like real conversation, and be able to actually answer, and your customers will be able to actually answer with a click. So if they feel and they will actually feel like they are talking to a real person because they're actually a real person. And also you can actually make use of their incredible new way to actually collect data that sounds more human with the audio survey. Now, number six, they've got a great customer support. Now, for any product that I'm newly introduced to, there's likelihood that you might encounter some difficulties while trying to use it for the first time. That is where the customer support comes in. They're always available to you whenever you contact them to help to resolve whatever issue, whatever difficulties that you might be having. So I can have a smooth and great sale. So that customer support is top notch. They're always available to you anytime you contact them. Number 7, you do not need to have knowledge about coding to make use of Qwary. That is, you don't need to be a programmer, you don't need to be a web designer to actually make use of Qwary. Qwary can actually be used by anybody. So it actually allows you to. You do not need to be a programmer, you don't need to be a web designer or a coder to actually make use of Qwary. Anybody can actually make use of Qwary, which makes it very accessible to everybody. So you do not need to actually employ the service of a programmer to be able to make use of Qwary, to be able to collect data from your users and employees. So you do not need to have knowledge about coding to make use of Qwary. Now, to the cons of Qwary, and at the time of making this Qwary review video, I've not really found any bad side as to Qwary. But for any product out there that is doing amazing, that is doing well, there's always room for improvement. So I feel Qwary can actually be better. They can actually improve on their services, and they can actually improve on the scope of the integration. They can actually improve more to actually to actually integrate more to actually integrate more with other applications. So they can actually be better. They can actually enhance on their services. Now, to the pricing plan of Qwary, the best minimum plan for you to get started with Qwary is $29 per month. The best minimum plan for you to get started with Qwary is $29 per month. But if you want to see other pricing plan, as to their different features, as to their different capabilities, as to what they can actually handle, and for you to see the pricing plan that will be most stable for your own usage, there's a link in this video description that you can actually click on to see the full pricing for the various packages and the offers, and as well as the discounts that they come with. If you want to see the different pricing plan that Qwary has got in store for you, as well as different features, as well as different capabilities, and, and for you to see the pricing plan that will be most stable for your own usage, there's a link in this video description that you can actually click on to see the full pricing for the various packages and the offers, and as well as the discounts that they come with. Like I said before, the best minimum plan for you to get started with Qwary is $29 per month. Now, to the users of Qwary, this is Justin S. He said, I love what Qwary is offering and a very reasonable price. It's truly is a solid, feature-rich platform for surveys and feedback. Okay, this is Armand. He said the team really listens to customers' feedback. Their webinars are super in depth and top notch. The team is as solid as the product. Okay, now, so my final recommendation as to what I personally feel about Qwary, if I'll say we've got a great platform that's reasonably easy to use, it's highly efficient for creating dynamic surveys, which enables you to gain insights into customer and employees' feedback. It will save you time and stress and also get you the best out of your efforts by exponentially enhancing your business engagement and conversion. As such, turning your business around. They've also got a great customer support. Like I said before, they've got a great customer support. They're always available to you whenever you contact them to help to actually attend to help to resolve whatever issue, whatever difficulty that you might be having, so that I can have a smooth and great sale. I would say again, they are worth it because they serve the primary function of a survey generation tool out there. Now, from everything I've said about Qwary, and if Qwary is something you like to use, something you want to make use of for your survey creation, there's a special link in this video description that I can actually click on to get started at a very unusual discounted price that you won't find elsewhere. You want to try out Qwary, you want to see what Qwary can actually do for you, you want to see what Qwary can actually do for your business, there's a special link in this video description that I can actually click on to get started at a very unusual discounted price that you won't find elsewhere. Thanks for watching my video review. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And if you've got any question or any inquiry about Qwary, don't forget to make use of the comment section and I'll try as much as possible to attend to each and every question asked. Thanks for watching my video review once again. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel.